oh, that might be a hornet.
Brilliant.
Our little mate, I've nicknamed him Dusty because he's really cute.
Yes.
He's just a fat ginger cat. Today I don't
That song.
feel like doing anything. Do, 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 do. That one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Eels. We saw a little river snake, little lake snake.
Yeah.
Little lake snake.
I'm glad I didn't see that.
But there were turtles.
Yeah, I'm glad I did see that.
Is your faves.
I love turtles.
See, now if people walk past, even worse.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And then I started feeling really seasick on the way back. I didn't feel good at all.
Yeah. Big chickens.
Scary chickens.
Big chickens in Crete. Hey.
Hello and welcome to the Greece special.
Yes, I hope you like the background. This is the most quiet place we could be. And ironically, it's in a kids' pool.
We are, in fact, sat right next to the kids' pool, which is...
There's no children in it, though. I promise.
There's no one here.
There's, literally no one here.
Because if there was, I'd be really awkward. And I'm really hoping no one comes in here.
No, I don't think I've seen anyone in here, to be fair. Everyone goes to the main pools.
And if people come in here and see us filming, they'll probably leave anyway.
Yeah, probably. Or we'll have some of the staff come up and be like, no filming.
No filming.
And be like, sorry.
Sorry, we have a podcast.
So if we randomly relocate...
That will be why.
That will be why.
But, yeah, we're here. We told you we would film one, and
is it the last day?
It's the last day.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
there's a big fucking bee.
God.
Is that a
I
bee?
think that's a wasp.
Is that a wasp? Brilliant.
Oh dear. Okay, well this is already going great, isn't it?
Oh wow, it's very interested in what we're up to today.
Yeah, it's fucked off.
Yeah, it's last day. We've got nothing to do. We've checked out of our rooms. We're just chilling around the hotel, waiting for our flight later because we don't leave till like 5.
Yeah, and it's currently 1.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so we got a while.
We're just chilling. The boys are in and out the pool. I'm finishing off my book that I've been reading the whole holiday.
Yeah, Lex got very, very burnt at the beginning of the holiday. So
yeah, you might be
not
able
to call you boring, but you've been a little bit boring.
I don't know if you'll be able to see the blistering on the camera, but I'm blistered and burnt.
Yeah.
So I've not been up too much. I did that like the second day.
Literally, yeah, because Miss Lexi over here doesn't need UV.
No, I don't burn usually. This is the first time I've ever burnt this badly in my whole life.
I don't really know why I've got these on. Oh, no, actually I do want them on. It's a bit bright.
But yeah, I don't usually burn, but I do in UV 10.
Yeah, the UV is so high out here. I don't think I've ever been in UV 10.
No.
And it's a bit distressful. Like, we've had the weather's not been too bad, to be fair.
The weather's not been bad at all. It's boiling.
It's been like 30, 30? No, 23, 24, according to Apple.
Yeah.
Now, Apple tells lies a little bit. You're going to see a lot of flies.
That was a butterfly, I think.
Bird, so ignore that. But, yeah, but where the UV is so high, it's felt so much hotter.
It's very humid.
If you look on, like, actual Greek weather and stuff, it's been saying nearly, like, 28, 29, which is definitely more what it felt like, I must admit. And today is our hottest day. It's like 30 degrees according to Apple weather, so I don't even want to know how hot it is.
My watch is currently telling me it's 29.
Brilliant.
According to Apple.
Brilliant.
So it's hot.
It's hot.
So yeah, we've had a really good time, I think. The others that were away with us, they left yesterday. They got their plane home last night because they came a day before us.
Yeah.
So it's just us here today, just the 4 of us.
Yeah.
We're just chilling. But I would say it's been a pretty good holiday. It's been an odd one, I think.
In what sense?
In some sense, like it doesn't feel like any of the other holidays I've been on where like you have a day doing stuff, you go back to the room, you get all dressed up, you go out and have dinner, you come back. Like it's not really been like that at all.
I think it's been a bit more of a lazy holiday.
It's just been a bit more chill. Like I've brought way too many nice outfits I haven't worn.
Yeah, but you just bring your whole wardrobe with you for no necessary reason.
Well, if I hadn't been burnt every day, I would have worn them.
She says this, but if you see how many clothes this girl brought with her.
So. Well, I've worn everything except for all my tight-fitting stuff that would hurt my burns. And I've worn all of my t-shirts and stuff, like, every day. Like, multiple times.
I don't believe her.
Because I've been wearing the same shit every day because it's the only stuff that doesn't hurt.
Yeah. That's true.
But I didn't even get to wear my leopard print dress that I really, really wanted to wear.
You didn't even come on a trip with us one of the days.
No, I didn't. Because it was so painful.
Yeah.
There was one day I was trying to put my clothes on, I was crying, like actually crying in pain.
Yeah, that was a bit severe.
Thankfully, it's calmed down. But
although Louis did get burnt as well, and he was a lobster.
Yeah,
like
and Reese is peeling. He literally looks like a snake. You know, they like shed their skin. That is what Reese looks like.
Reese never wears sun cream because he's silly.
He's a weirdo.
Oh well.
Yeah. Oh well. It's been fun, I think. We've done a lot of things. We'll do a recap of every day.
Yeah, we may as well.
Not that I remember. What did we do Friday when we got here?
When we got here, we obviously...
Oh my God, the flight. Can we talk about how horrible the flight in was?
Yeah, the flight was awful.
It was quite understatement. It was extremely foggy when we landed.
I wouldn't say foggy. I would
misty.
Say it was just very...
You couldn't see
stormy because they had an earthquake not long before that.
It was like 2 days before we came.
A storm followed it, and we landed in said storm, and the turbulence was awful.
Bad.
Yeah, it was very bad.
And I don't do flying, so it really freaked me out.
Yeah.
And I thought I was going to throw up at one point, but it's alright. Didn't. Made it.
Yeah, I did. So I kept turning around because I know you don't like it. I just see you just go.
Nope. And I'm really not looking forward to getting on it again today, to be honest.
Nah, but it's clear skies today until we land back in England. It probably isn't.
Yeah, probably not. No. But at least it's not a long journey home once we do land.
Yeah, that is true.
Thank God. Because once I get on that plane, I'm going to want to be home.
Yeah, we flew from London Gatwick, which is quite far from us. It's like, what, 2
hours
away?
Yeah, ish.
And then we fly back into Luton, which is the closest airport to us, so that's not so bad. But yeah. Is that a hornet?
No, I reckon it's a hoverfly.
That's definitely not a hoverfly, but I'm all about that thing up there.
Oh, that might be a hornet.
Brilliant.
Okay, well, oh my God, it's crawling towards us. Hopefully it doesn't come near us, because then we'll be screaming.
Yeah.
What did we do when we get here, though? What did we do?
Yeah, so we got here, 2-ish? Because our flight was delayed by an hour.
We landed, but then the drive from the airport to here was
an hour
and a half. So yeah, we got here probably about 4:30, I think.
Yeah, and then by the time we checked in and did everything, we went straight out to meet the others. I think that was about 5, and then we all sat around. Obviously, it was cloudy, so it was quite chilly. I say quite chilly. It was still 22, but it was just cloudy and windy. So we just used to abuse the free drinks really because we were all inclusive. Which, may I add, this all inclusive place is semi all inclusive.
Yeah. Tell me why. Once it's 11 o'clock, it's no longer an all inclusive venue.
Yeah, you have to pay for everything.
And it's our last day. We checked out. They've cut our wristbands off, even though we're still here. So we can't use any of the all inclusive stuff. We can't get lunch.
Yeah, I mean, there's a pool snack bar, which, to be fair, the food in there is probably better than the food in the actual buffet.
Yeah, agreed.
But there's no one in there, so...
Yeah, it's all right to get food from there.
Yeah.
But
although, I'm pretty sure Casey and Ollie went to get lunch in the buffet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That could have been a big fat lie.
I mean, we could try. What are they going to do? Say no.
I don't think... I haven't even gone for lunch here yet.
It's not very... It's basically the same as dinner.
Maybe I'll just stick with the snack bar.
But yeah, we got in on a Friday, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. I literally don't remember what we did the first 2 days, like Saturday, Sunday. I know we went out to whatever it's called.
Yeah, well, Saturday we went to the main town. Did we also go to the beach here on Friday?
We did.
Or was that Saturday?
I think that was... I don't know.
I think it was Saturday.
I think it was Saturday.
Yeah, we went to the beach that they had here because you can get a free bus transfer from a hotel.
It's a little beach.
Yeah, but it's quite cute. And yeah, I think Saturday we also just chilled, and I was trying to get everything booked and sorted, like excursions and stuff, because by the time we did end up booking it, we couldn't do the thing that we wanted to do on the Sunday.
Yeah. We didn't get to go to the Pink
Sand Beach. Yeah.
And I'm actually quite annoyed about because I really wanted to do that one.
Yeah, and it looked really pretty, and it is a main beach here, and it is their prettiest beach.
I just want to see pink sand.
Not that it's really sand, but
no, but I don't care. It's pink sand. The fuck.
Yeah, that's fair. That is so fair.
That's sick. That's literally so cool.
But yeah, so then Sunday we did the same thing, and did nothing. I even know what we did on Sunday.
I don't.
Because Friday to Sunday went so slow.
So slowly, yeah.
Because we weren't really doing.
We didn't do
to
much.
be fair,
we explored Refno a lot. I think.
Yeah.
Because we did the beaches there that weekend because we were sat out on those sun lounges.
It must have been Sunday you got burnt then.
Yeah, because we were here.
We had it was Sunday on Sunday.
It was Sunday. So Saturday we were out in the main near us. We went and we were on the beach because we got those sun loungers and we got those dank pasta salads.
Oh yeah, they were so good.
And the drinks there were really good as well.
Yeah.
And we sat under the sun loungers. I think you guys were winning out of the sea. I don't do the sea very much. So we did that. And then Sunday we had a day here. We had like our
there must be something else we did Sunday,
chill day. Where we sat here and then the boys all wanted to go to the sea. So then we got ready and we went out.
Oh, we went Bali.
And we went to Bali.
Yeah.
Where we had
Bali of Crete.
Yeah, Bali of Crete. Where I felt like shit that day.
We did, but I must say that beach was probably one of the better beaches we went to, I'd say. It's a very nice beach.
That was a nice
beach. The food there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was amazing. You didn't really eat anything, but
I didn't. I had fries. They were nice.
If I have a picture, which we definitely do, I'll put it up. And
there'll be pictures inserted here, there, and everywhere. I think
we'll put the restaurant name because honestly, if you're in Crete and you're near Bali,
everyone loved it.
Go, and I think for 8 of us, it cost us £26 each, and that was for a cocktail, a main, a dessert,
and a shisha.
So yeah, I definitely recommend it. And the 100%. Food was like immaculate. It was so good. The best food we've had. 100%.
The bits that I tried were so good.
Yeah.
But I really wasn't feeling too hot at all. I was. Yeah. No.
You were cold. That's how burnt you were.
I think I was very burnt and I had a bit of sunstroke.
Yeah.
And I just weren't feeling it.
Yeah.
And then because we had everything booked, Monday you had that the 3 beach boat trip that I didn't go on because I woke up that morning. And fuck me, I was very, very worse for wear.
It wasn't
my burns.
It wasn't a free beach one in the end.
Oh really?
No. So basically, we did this like boat tour, but because it was on the other end of the island, we had to take a 2-hour coach journey there. And on the way, we stop off at like one of the places, and it's the one that was all up in the mountains that I showed you.
Right. Okay.
Oh yeah. Where I got that dank honey to bring back with me, and. Yeah, we were all up in the mountains again. I'll get pictures. And then we went from there to the port where we got on this little boat. And then we went to a beach. And then we spent an amount of time there. And then we did the same. And went to another little place. But it wasn't really a beach. It was more like a little town.
Oh, I see.
And then, we came back and then did a coach journey all the way back. But the coach on the way there was like a tour, so it was quite nice actually.
Yeah, everyone was out doing that. Me and Reese stayed behind because he also weren't feeling very well. We literally stayed abed until about midday, and then managed to get up, struggled to get dressed in the burns, and then we came here. We went for lunch, went and got lunch together, and then we went and walked out of the hotel and like round here. Found absolutely nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing.
There was nothing here. So then we decided, well, this is boring. So we got a taxi into Refino again. And we did all the shops. Every shop. And we walked so far that we ended up literally lost. We didn't know how to get back. We found this like old ruins castle thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We didn't go in it though, because basically we couldn't be arsed.
You saw kittens?
So many cats
here.
Obviously we're in Greece, but so many cats.
The hotel has like 4 cats and they are the cutest cats ever.
I'll put in a picture of our little mate. I've nicknamed him Dusty because he's really cute.
Yes.
He's just a fat ginger cat.
But he is so loving.
He's all our friends. He's been hanging out in our rooms with us.
Yeah, except yesterday he was a bit
he was
angry.
On one yesterday.
Yeah.
Maybe he knew we were leaving him.
Yeah, he wasn't very happy.
I've not seen him today, actually. I wanted to stay by.
Yeah, I haven't seen him. I've seen the other one. There's one little brown cat. He's got like a little like...
Yeah, he's got a little bodged ear.
Yeah, and he's really cute.
He's very cute.
We didn't name him.
No, we've named one of them Sandy.
Yeah, I named a little little cat.
She's a little fluffy one.
Sandy. She's like a. If you could see. Oh.
I don't know if you'll be able to see the
I
sort
was
of colour.
going to say the brick, but there's actually no brick behind you. But probably similar colour to these sun lounges, if you could see them, to be fair.
I'm hoping we look nice and brown on camera.
Yeah.
Because I feel quite tanned. Although, I don't think this lighting is helping.
No, I don't think it is either, to be honest.
But yeah, so that day, we then came back here when you guys got back from the trip.
Yeah.
And what did we do? We just kind of got ready, went for dinner, did what we always do, sit in a room, play games, get drunk. That's it. That's what we do every day. Because that's what holidays all about, really, is playing games, get drunk.
It is indeed.
And then Tuesday, what did we do Tuesday?
We did a lot Tuesday.
We did a lot. Oh my god, Tuesday was a lot.
Tuesday was a good day. Tuesday we wanted to leave earlier, but to be fair, we didn't really need to because the time we did leave, it was fine.
We got up, we went for breakfast. We probably got the taxi about 11:30.
Yeah,
because it was originally 11 and it got pushed back.
And we went to George.
We'll put the name up here.
Yeah, I don't know what
this gorge,
how to pronounce that.
And it was a hike.
It was, but it's so worth it. Like, again, if you're in Crete and you're around the area, definitely go there. I think there's 2 gorges, main gorges.
Yeah.
We didn't go to the
other one
because of an S.
Yeah, we didn't go to that one. We went to the other one.
But it is so pretty.
It's a trek down. And then the water is like mineral water. So it's freezing cold.
Yeah, like you're not allowed to wear sun cream or anything in there.
No. You guys all went in there. I did not. Because as soon as I got in there, my burns were burning.
Yeah, and it was honestly freezing.
And I was so annoyed as well because I wanted to do it, but the amount of pain I was in,
you can get really, really good Instagram photos in there as well. So basically, you walk in once you're actually there. And you go swim through the lake bit. You can walk through most of it, and then you have to swim a tiny little bit, and then you can walk again. And in front of you, there's a waterfall, and then there's loads of water, like little waterfalls around, and it's so pretty and so cute.
There'll be photos, I'm
also,
sure you're seeing them as we
I don't think I told you this, but there were so many pigeon nests. I've
really
never seen baby pigeons or pigeon nests. I didn't actually see a baby pigeon because I think they were just eggs. But they were all in this gorge.
Oh, that's so random.
It was so random. But I think I said to Casey, I was like, imagine being a pigeon and this is your home. Because
all the waterfalls
I would be a pigeon and that.
Loads of tourists.
Home. No, but like, it's just aesthetic, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, it's so peaceful. All you can hear is the water and like the little like chirping.
Nice place to lay the eggs.
Yeah, it was very, very cute. Although they laid their eggs quite low down.
Really?
So like I could touch them if I wanted to. I mean, I wouldn't.
That is really random.
If I wanted to, I don't think I got any pictures of it, but it's very, very trustworthy of the pigeons.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, but it's like a nesting spot, and yeah, I've never seen a pigeon nest.
It was really pretty. I saw all the pictures you guys got. It was really pretty there.
Yeah, I got some nice Instagram photos for there,
obviously for the gram.
Yeah. We also did film a TikTok there, which we actually do need to go through. It's the only we filmed a whole 2 TikToks.
We filmed 2 TikToks.
We did one vlog style one, which was at the gorge.
Yeah.
But I need to figure out how to add videos into TikToks. Like, I can, but I think I was meant to do it as we filmed. So I need to figure out if I can put it
I see.
in. Which I probably can. I just don't edit, so fuck knows.
I'm sure we'll figure that
out. But yeah, then we filmed another one yesterday, which we'll get to.
Yeah, so we did that, and we probably weren't actually down in the gorge for longer than like maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah, probably like half an hour. To be fair.
And then we did the hike back up,
which
was pretty hellish.
Yeah,
the stairs were very steep.
They were steep. Again, if we do sort out this TikTok, you'll see.
You will
the
see
stairs.
But we did it. We got back up. I felt like I'd literally died by the time I got to the top, but we made it.
Yeah, you're not really
I'm not a
hikey person either.
Not a hiker
I
at
don't
all.
mind it, but I was saying to Louis, like, I can do it, but as soon as it gets to stairs, I can't. Like, I don't know why. Like, I could climb a really steep hill and be fine, but as soon as there's stairs, I can't do it.
I think I'm better with stairs.
Yeah, see, I'm worse with stairs.
I'm better with stairs because I feel like I'm actually making progress.
Yeah, no, I can't. can't do the stairs.
And I feel like I can run upstairs. I can't run up a hill.
That bit's fair, but yeah, no, stairs.
Like you can get a big bouncing stride on the stairs.
A stride.
Yeah, that's what I did to get up them. I shot up one bit, I stand, get a breather, shoot up the next bit, stand, get a breather, and then
to be fair, you got up quite quick because I was thinking like, oh, I wonder where Lexi is along here.
Yeah.
But I didn't see you. These are definitely hornets, and I reckon there's nesting in this bamboo.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Because they keep flying in and out of this bamboo. And it's freaking me out a little bit.
We don't get any of them.
That must be what that nest was.
A hornet nest?
Yeah.
Oh, no, thank you. No thanks.
Oh, they look so horrible. Anyway, I'm just going to keep ignoring them.
But then once we got up, we got back in the taxi. And we went to Lake Cornus, I think it's pronounced. Cornus.
Yeah.
Again,
Turtle Lake.
It is known as the Turtle Lake. It was a beautiful lake.
Yes, very. And the water for a lake was not that cold.
No, I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't get in it, but I put my feet in it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, it was really, really nice. Although there was some interesting things in that
water. There was a lot of interesting things in that water.
And it slightly scared me. I got in, then saw an eel in the boat, and then never went back in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Eels. We saw a little river snake, little lake snake.
Yeah.
Little lake snake.
I'm glad I didn't see that.
But there were turtles.
Yeah, I'm glad I did see that.
Is your faves.
I love turtles.
We were all very excited about turtles.
Turtles and ducks.
We were on the little pedal bike. Pedal bikes?
No.
Pedal boats. We all had one. Like in our couples, there was the 6 of us. And I did not pedal because it hurt my burns.
She's literally a lazy princess, and her boyfriend lets her get away with it.
Exactly. It's great. But he just looks after me. But there were lots of turtles. I'll put some pictures up and potentially a video if I find one.
And we saw baby turtles as well.
Yeah, there was a baby one. I'm glad I saw that as well. It was tiny.
They were also, I don't know if I think your boat started to float away a little bit, but unless it was your boat with us, but me, Louis, Ollie and Casey, we were looking in the bushes and you could see baby turtles in the bushes.
Oh, that's so cute.
Because it was a kind of, not like a swamp, but the way a swamp works where you have like the bushes coming out of the river and stuff like that.
It's like overgrown at the edges pretty much.
And that's where like all these eels were. And when I say eel, I'm not telling you a tiny little eel. They were huge.
They were huge,
massive
black eels.
And they had like a blue strip under them.
Mm-hmm.
And eels,
honestly, they were like this. I wouldn't be able to put my hand around them. I don't think
I've really seen an eel properly in person. And they are ugly fuckers.
They're horrible.
They're disgusting.
Yeah, ew.
If you're an eel watching this, I'm sorry. But you're disgusting.
If you're an eel watching this.
But you're nasty, okay?
You're nasty.
You're nasty.
Yeah, they were pretty manky, to be fair.
Yeah.
But that was really cool. I really, really enjoyed that. The lake with the turtles. I just think it was so cute.
It was really peaceful as well. Mm-hmm. And like, then we also all tied our boats together.
Yeah, so if everyone wanted to get out swimming in the lake, which is fine, but your boats that in the lake, it's gonna float away. So we tied them all together, but somebody let Reese do it.
Yeah, I don't know who let Reese do it, but obviously he cocked it up
and tied them together so tight we could not untie them.
Like to the point we were trying to burn it, but obviously it was wet.
Yeah, so that didn't work. We were trying to bite it out. Then
he was trying to bite it out,
and then Louis got a key. One of our room keys was trying to cut the rope. Nothing was working. And then when I say we've been trying this for ages, we had been really struggling.
Probably a good like 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, and then this group of girls pedalled over to us and were like, and what they said,
I see you're struggling.
I saw you seem to be having a bit of an issue. And then they just whip out this like pocket knife and Lou was like, yes. And they just pedalled over to us, gave us the knife, and we cut the rope.
And when I say they cut it so quickly, they literally just went, and it was done. So silly.
We'd been trying for so long, and everyone was so like concerned that we weren't going to get them undone, and we were going to have to pedal back attached.
That would have been.
They were going to moan at us for it, which they could have, to be fair. Yeah, but that was funny. That was really, really funny.
Yeah.
But no, it's been beautiful. It was beautiful weather on that lake.
Yeah.
As well. Like I don't think it was too hot or too cold on that lake. It was like perfect.
Yeah, it was really nice. I think that was during like the 23 weather, and we went when the UV went down a little bit by the time we got there, wasn't it?
Yeah, because it was
it was still like moderate.
3 o'clock we got there maybe,
and that's when it goes back down to about 7, isn't it?
Yeah, which is still really high UV. But it's not the extreme UV we've been dealing with.
And in the boats you have a cover, so like you're not in the sun when you're in the boats.
No, it was really nice. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah,
and then we got picked up by Mr. Taximan. Our
personal chauffeur.
Literally our personal chauffeur, who then took us to Refinos again, because we had a pirate ship sunset cruise to go on. Which
was very cool.
And it was so cool.
Yeah, that was really
like
fun.
one of the. I think that day was probably a highlight of my holiday. Just that whole day.
Yeah, that was a very, very good day. I think it was also my favourite day.
That sunset boat was sick.
It was so nice to end on such a relaxing note.
Yeah,
we got the so I looked at my phone and my phone lied, because it told me to get there half an hour before.
Yeah,
which
was 6:30.
However, we were then waited till 7:30.
I think the boat didn't go till
to get on the boat.
Yeah,
and then whilst on the boat,
it didn't go until 7:45.
Oh yeah, we were on the boat for 45 minutes before it left.
Yeah, just sat there waiting, which fair, because it was only an hour long and we needed to see the sunset, and the sunset's at about 8:30, so it makes sense. But why they told us to get there so flipping early, I do not know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it was so nice.
It was so nice, and it was called Captain Hook. Although on the boat,
I got a picture of the boat, so I will put a picture of the boat up. Yeah,
the boat was called Captain Hook. Now, the picture they had of Captain Hook inside the boat, for some reason,
he looked like
was a monkey. You know Bruno Mars's music video? What is this song?
Oh my god, like Lazy Day? Today I don't feel like doing anything. That one.
Yeah, that one. The monkeys in that honestly look the exact same, but dressed up as a pirate.
Yeah, it was like a little painting on the wall.
Made no sense.
Yeah, it was weird.
But it was still cool.
It was a cool boat. We were on like the top deck, where they were literally steering it with a pirate ship wheel, which I think is the coolest thing ever. Because usually they're just there for decoration. Nope. This one was like actually fully functioning.
Yeah.
It was cool.
It was very cool. And then, as we were out in the sea, so basically they obviously go away from it and go back towards the mountain, which also is very, very scenic. Crete. I didn't realise Crete is the biggest island in Greece, and Jesus Christ, it is big.
It is huge. Yeah,
it is quite big. Like there's no way you could do the whole of Crete in 1 week.
No way.
Literally no way. But they then hopped off, and Louis got excited about it, and he wanted a picture before the captain got there. He was like, quick, get a picture. So I got a picture of him before. And then they just invited everyone to be the captain of the boat and steer.
You said that, but they invited us. I don't think there was any other people that actually did that.
On the way back, he did invite people down from the bottom.
Oh, really?
Up, yeah. But, yeah, so Louis instantly got up and went on there.
Yeah, and was very excited to be captain of the ship.
And he was just steering the wheel around and being a little autistic, but that's okay.
We all got our pictures being pirate of the boat.
Yes. You got to press the horn as well.
Yeah, the guy was like, press that, and I was like, what's that do? And he went, just press it. And then I went to press it. He went, no, don't press it, I was joking. And I was like, oh, okay, sorry. He went, no, I'm kidding, press it. I was like, right, fake out twice, leave me alone. So I pressed it, and it just goes beep, honk, honk. Honk, honk.
Yeah, no, it was quite funny. It was quite funny.
It was,
but yeah,
cool.
that was really cool, and it was just
the
so
sunset
relaxing.
Was gorgeous. Again, more photos will be on the
and
screen.
It's all over the mountains, and there's a lot of mountains here. I'm pretty sure the mountain, like their biggest mountain here, is like double the size of the biggest mountain in the UK.
Yeah,
so it's very, very.
It's
cool.
very, very mountainy here. You'll probably see it in the background. Oh, maybe not.
Can you see mountains?
I feel like Dora the Explorer. Can you see the mountain?
The sunsets here are very pretty though, but I'm not gonna lie, all sunsets in Greece are phenomenal and are very, very pretty.
Yeah,
Greek do have a very nice sunsets.
It's just a good island for sunsets.
Yeah, that was really nice. And then we just headed back, and then that night we got very drunk.
Yes,
very drunk with the 8 of us. And I don't think we went to bed till about 3 o'clock in the morning. No. But yeah, we got extremely drunk, which did not help
the
Miss
burns.
Lexi's Howard.
No.
What?
Oh.
Miss Lexi's Howard's.
Yeah, brilliant.
Miss Lexi's burn is
it
what
did
I
not help my burns at all.
No.
Because you get dehydrated and your body's already extremely dehydrated and crusty. So the alcohol just made it even worse.
Okay.
Mega change.
Mega change because the gimbal decided to
die.
Yeah. Anyway.
So where did we get to?
How about your burn and dehydration?
Yeah. So mega dehydrated. And I woke up and my burns were so bad. Putting clothes on was like actual torture.
Sorry, I feel like this needs a picture. We have stolen a toy pirate ship. We'll put the photo here from the kids' pool, and I put it on the gimbal box to give it a bit of height.
See, now if people walk past, even worse.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like before, at least we had a tripod. No, not anymore. Whatever.
Anyway,
so what's the next day? Wednesday.
Wednesday we did another full day, and we
Yes,
did a boat day.
Yes.
Again.
So we got picked up here by our private transfer.
Yeah, that's very fancy.
Obviously,
we were late to it because we're not organised.
Late to everything. So we got picked up by that at 8.
Yep.
8:10. And then it was a 2-hour drive to the port where the boat was.
Yeah, that was a bit of a hefty drive, but most of us slept on the way there.
And on the way back.
I want to say, because I don't really remember.
I slept on the way
Other
there.
than your stupid boyfriend taking pictures of me sleeping.
Yeah, he does it to everyone.
Oh, pissed me off. I was not in the mood.
Yeah.
And I slightly woke up every time because there was just in my face. I was like, fuck off. Leave me alone.
Yeah, he's a bit of an umpty for that, but we got there and then we got on this very big boat.
The biggest boat I've ever been on, I must say.
There was loads of people on it. And
there must have been a good 300 people on there.
Yeah, it was a big boat. No, probably more, honestly. Big boat.
It had a whole canteen in it.
Yeah.
And like toilets to the point of like actual toilets.
Oh
like there was about 10 cubicles.
I'm sorry, but can you notice that it's anchored?
Oh yeah. It is anchored.
That is so funny.
Anyway,
sorry, sidetracked. Yeah, huge boat, and then we got to the. Where did we go? Balos.
Yeah, it's like their Blue
Lagoon
thing.
Yeah,
very pretty again. Although I must say, if you go there, do not put your towel on the sand.
Oh my god! Yeah, the sand was just drenched anyway.
So what it is like it's very shallow water, and then obviously goes out into the sea. But when I say very shallow, I mean very shallow. Very shallow. And then there's sand, and then it goes shallow again. And I think obviously where it's so shallow, it just makes all the sand wet because it's just water all the way through it. Yeah. Got our towels down, and they were drenched.
They were so drenched.
So bad.
None of us could dry ourselves.
Loads of books got wet. Because Shania and Kyla brought their books and they got ruined.
Yeah, I had my book as well. Luckily, I kept that one dry though. But yeah, it didn't go very well. That, to be honest.
No,
but I did get in the. I did get in the water there.
You did.
Properly in the water there.
You did.
Which I think is probably the only time I got properly in the water.
Yeah, but it was so shallow.
Yeah, that's why I got in.
Yeah.
And I stubbed my toe and ripped one of my acrylic nails off.
Oh yeah, I also lost one of my toenails, and ironically,
it was only the pinky
toenail.
toe though. Yeah,
so on our left foot.
Our left toenail.
Don't know how we managed that.
No, I don't know how we managed that. That's so random. But yeah, I kicked the slow and I was like, oh my god, there goes my nail. It's gone. That hurt.
Yeah, because someone got acrylic toenails.
Yeah, I quite like them actually. They've grown on me.
They're very sharp.
Yeah, they've grown on me.
They're daggers.
Yeah, I like it. But yeah, we sat on that beach. We were there for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, just in and out the sea. I was trying to keep. Well, I went and laid down on the sand. And I was like trying to keep my skin out of the sun.
Yeah, because there's no shade there. You can like rent sun
umbrellas,
which I don't know why you didn't. To be fair,
I didn't see anywhere. I know they were on the boat, but I didn't actually find it on the boat, and I didn't want to just like hang around trying to find it. So I didn't. And yeah, it was quite fun.
And then we took another like short boat to the same boat, but like not as long.
Yeah.
To this other place, which I
It was
can't
the
remember.
island. It starts with a G.
And it had a big castle on it.
It did. I stayed on the boat the whole time here because I was wet, I was hot, I was bothered, and I wanted to stay in the shade.
Yeah, and the boys decided to, well, Reese
Trek.
and Louis trekked up this big ass fucking mountain, basically.
They got some amazing photos from the top,
yeah, they did,
as you'll see, because I'm going to insert them. And
yeah,
it looked really pretty up there.
Yeah, but I just wasn't going.
I was not going up there
because it was all stairs.
I just wasn't doing that.
All stairs.
Get lost.
I did find it quite funny because we were trying to see where they were, and obviously that never happened.
No.
But as we first started looking, as we come off the boat, hardly anyone going up the stairs, and then because the amount of people on our boat,
the stairs were filled with people.
They were just packed with people. We were like, right. And then we were like zooming in on Lexi's phone, trying to find them. Didn't work.
No, we didn't find them.
I did spot them as soon as they got onto the beach, though, somehow.
Yeah.
I literally just looked and they were just straight in my eyesight. I was like, oh, there they are.
There they are, found them.
So I went down for a little bit.
I stayed on the boat and I read my book. Yeah. And I had a little nap, actually.
Did you?
I laid on the table like this. I fell asleep.
Yeah, on the way back, I had a little nap on the boat.
And then I started feeling really seasick on the way back. I didn't feel good at all.
Yeah.
Probably because I'd been on a boat all day.
Yeah.
And I felt a bit seasick, which is not unusual for me. That's pretty normal, actually. I'm surprised I didn't feel seasick all day.
Yeah, we were on the boat from 11 till 5.
Yeah.
No, longer than that. 11 till 6.
Yeah, because he picked us up at 6. Yeah, so then we did that, and then it was quite a long drive back. Really.
Yeah, it was 2 hours again.
And that dragged for me.
Yeah, really I fell asleep during that for a bit of it, and then it did drag a bit.
Because we were all knackered anyway, to be honest. Because the boat trips take it out of you, regardless.
I don't know if it's the boat trips or the heat. Honestly,
I think it's a bit of both.
Because the heat, knocks me out.
The heat and the sun exposure all day, and then the actual travelling.
Yeah,
travelling itself is tiring.
That was another good day, I'd say.
Yeah, it was a good day. I liked that day.
Yeah.
And then what day does that bring us to? Thursday. So yesterday.
So that's when people, like 4 people went home, and there was just 4 of us left. We are getting some looks right now.
Yep.
Yeah, there was 4 of us left, and we decided to rent a boat because Lexi just can't get enough boats.
God, mate, I couldn't. Oh, wait, it's the best thing we could have done. I was so excited to rent a boat. Yeah, brilliant. No driver boat as well. It was our own boat.
We rented our own boat out, and you don't need a license for them, and they go pretty rapid for no license.
Fast for somebody with no boat license.
But we were living our Outback's life.
The boys would not get their boat licenses. Shit drivers.
No.
Reese almost capsized the boat. Yeah. Trying to be funny.
And Louis, because they decided to put all the weight distribution.
No, we did have a fun time, but it was a bit scary at points because I genuinely thought we might die.
Yeah. Well, I was fine, but obviously Lexi doesn't like boats,
and I hate the sea.
And
as well.
They were just proper rocking the boat, and I found it quite amusing because then I drove the boat and decided to go against the waves. I
quite enjoyed it when I drove the boat because I had control of the said boat and I didn't feel sick.
Yeah. I decided to go against the waves to be annoying, and
the best part about that boat, right, is we go out. We've not been out that long, maybe like an hour. Both the boys need a shit. Badly need a shit, and we're going just shit off the side of the boat, get in the sea, go for a shit. You don't have a choice. We're in the middle of the ocean. What are you gonna do? Yeah, they didn't do either of those things,
which I'm glad they didn't, because there would have just been
so funny.
Shit floating in the sea.
But it would have been so funny.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh my god, I was actually crying about it. It was so funny.
So we had to.
The boys just going, I need a shit, and I need it now.
It was Louis.
It was Louis. He was killing me.
Even his mum FaceTimed him and was like, oh my god, wait, we forgot.
Oh my god, we missed a really big part of what happened yesterday, actually. Thursday morning.
At 6:30 in the morning, there was another earthquake.
There was an earthquake.
And it was 6.2 magnitude, which is pretty high.
Big earthquake. Everything was shaking.
Which, by the way, Met Office, The Sun, any British news place, they make everything so dramatic.
So dramatic.
Tourists warned to get off the beaches. No, we weren't.
No, we were not.
No one talks about it because it's just another day here. Okay.
Although, to be fair, they had said they hadn't had one that strong.
Yeah, like the only time it was brought up was in our taxis, and they were like, "Oh, did you feel the earthquake?" And we were like, "Yeah, it woke us up." And they were like, "Yeah, we get them a lot." That was like a bigger one that we've had for a while. But
no one cared.
No one cared. Other than the taxis, no one was saying anything. We wouldn't have been allowed to rent a boat if there was a tsunami warning. Also, does the news understand how that works?
No.
If an earthquake happens, that tsunami is probably coming in less than an hour after that. Why is it going to be for 2 days after?
Yeah, facts. I don't really know. It was very dramatic.
Because anyway, that's where I got up to.
Yeah.
Is Louis' mum FaceTimed him to get out the sea because she saw it. And she was like, "Get out the sea! You can't be in the sea."
Tsunami watch.
And like, honestly, the most settled sea I've ever been in a hot minute. Like, it was so calm.
Yeah, it was so calm.
Literally no waves.
Barely any waves.
And so still. And we were like trying to like, "No, Jodie, it's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're not gonna die."
And then it quickly changed to Louis going, "To be honest, I'm not concerned about tsunami. I'm more concerned about the fact that I'm gonna shit myself in a boat."
And she was like, "You can't shit off the side of a boat." And we were like, "Well, no, you can't, but what are we going to do?"
But we had a little boat, like navigator map, and we managed to find a beach where the boys swam off to shore while we anchored the boat.
We anchored the boat. We looked after the boat. They swam to shore, went for a shit.
So we decided to have a dunk.
We did have a bit of a dunk.
In the sea, which, proud of you.
Yeah, it was absolutely terrifying.
Although you were in there for a whole 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah. I didn't want to be there any longer than I...
And I couldn't get out.
How I managed to get back on that boat and you struggled so much, I will never know. Yeah, I don't know how I managed to get up because I just didn't want to be in there anymore. I think it was the sheer will of not wanting to be in the sea any longer.
Yeah, Lexi had to help me up, and because I have the world's shittest balance, I fell straight
hand up, had you in. There was just a scream and then a splash. And I looked down, you're like,
and I didn't want to get my hair wet, and my hair got wet. To be fair, it wasn't that wet.
No, it wasn't.
But my hair still got wet, and I was not happy about it.
It was funny though. And then we managed to get you on the boat while we waited for the boys to come back.
Yeah. Oh, and we filmed our little TikTok. We actually need to post.
Yeah, we need to work that out.
One thing about this TikTok, if you see it,
we
do not like the Kardashians.
No,
not dislike, but like I just don't care about them. Literally couldn't give a flying fuck.
I just thought it was funny.
Except Kris Jenner, because oh my god, if you see her face,
oh my god,
immaculate.
Yeah, crazy.
I want to be 50 and look like that.
She
literally looks like her daughters.
Yeah,
like, fair play. Anyway,
what money could do these days?
Yeah. But it is a Kardashian one, but it's the only one we could find because I didn't even think.
We didn't think about the fucking like Outer Banks. Which is stupid.
Probably a bit like, or even something like Mamma Mia.
Yeah, we're just retarded.
Anyway.
And our brains go blank in the moment.
And then the boys came back and we asked how their shits were. And I'm glad they also didn't shit in the sea because of how they were talking about their shits.
They literally blew up those toilets.
Yeah, Reese clogged the toilet. That's how big his shit was, and then said how he still had more in him.
Louis said his piled up so high it came out of the toilet.
Yeah, like what? Ugh, disgusting. And if that's the case, that would have been a soft poo. That would have gone everywhere and all over him, and he would have been a stinky boy. And oh, by the way, they did jump off into the sea to try and have a shit.
They did try
in the sea, and they just couldn't.
Couldn't.
But it was quite funny because Louis got in the sea. He was like,
"My arsehole's just opened up."
You're not going to appreciate this, babe.
Was
but
just the entire thing was so funny. Yeah. It was a brilliant experience. Probably not for them. They probably didn't find it as funny as we found it. I was literally crying. It was so funny.
Stabbed my leg.
Oh yeah,
on this little boat. I literally, I don't know what I did myself, but it hurt.
It hurt.
It hurt.
Yeah, we basically just had a day out on the water. The boys almost killed us. We ate some food, and we had some fun on the boat.
Donuts on the boat, and then when we came back into the
we watched the sunset.
We watched the sunset again, and we saw the same Captain Hook boat that we were on.
But this time we got pictures of the boat,
and it was so scenic.
So scenic.
And if they saw the photos they would want to buy it off us 100%. But they're not getting it
now. You'll see them.
Yeah, they're very.
They are gorgeous.
And
then what did we do? We came back.
The guys were like, "Oh, so you're doing lots of donuts then?" We're like, "Yeah." Also, I know it does kind of make sense, right?
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Got this boat for €130 for 5 hours, which banging deal. by the way, because that is insane to
It's
me.
because there's 4 of us. It's a good number.
But we came back. We had to pay for petrol, so it actually cost us about 170 because we had to pay another 50.
Yeah, which is bollocks.
Because we have to.
What the fuck did I pay for?
Like, I understand in the sense of like if you rent a boat, then you not a boat, a van. You buy the van. You buy the van, take it back, pay for the petrol or whatever. But if I'm already paying 130 euros,
we're on the sea.
Go on the boat.
It's not like I'm putting mileage on it.
But like, what am I paying 130 euros for? If it would have been a bit different if I had like paid 50 euros for the boat and then paid for like petrol. But 108, and they don't tell you.
No, we weren't told. I would have thought it, but Louis doesn't do that.
No,
Louis just, I'm paying it. I'm just gonna go pay it. Shut up.
Yeah, they don't tell you any of this.
I would have thought that.
Which
100%.
Trying to get that money was a faff.
Yeah, why did we have to transfer?
We had to do it through Revolut in the end. And the guy didn't know how to do it, so I had to show him to get up his QR code.
Louis didn't know what he was doing either. He's no better.
Louis' a bit special though, to be honest. And I would have thought someone who's offering to pay by Revolut would know how to use
you would
Revolut.
think so, but clearly not. But that was a faff.
That was a faff, but that was very fun.
And we saw, oh my god, by this little port. Tell me why. There were these, I don't know what they are, birds of some kind. They look like prehistoric fucking slightly evolved dinosaurs. Yeah. I don't know what they are. They were the most minging, awful looking fucking birds
find out.
that I've ever seen. They look like dodos. What are you going to search?
I don't know.
Because how on earth are we going to figure out what they were called?
Goose.
There's no way it was a goose.
Goose things in Crete. It's not a vulture. Oh my god, they have loads. They have loads of vultures, eagles, and falcons.
Christ.
Yeah, we keep seeing a lot of praying birds.
Big birds.
Well, that's just not helping. I literally don't know what to search now.
No.
Big chickens.
Scary chickens.
Big chickens in Crete. It did give vulture vibes though, so I just have to describe it. If we can find it, we can find it, but I don't honestly have no idea what we're searching for.
Imagine a chicken and then triple the size of it.
It had the little turkey neck.
It did have a turkey neck. Aside from just telling you that they look like fucking dinosaurs,
I don't know. A chicken, swan, goose, platypus.
I don't know what they were. But the other there was one that was walking around, fighting all the others and standing on them.
Yeah, extreme rapists. I don't even know if I can say that.
There was a bunch. There was a bunch of cats around though.
Yeah, the cats are so cute here. A lot of them are quite friendly, but a lot of them are very skittish. Like there's really not an in between.
No, not at all. But we had a stroke with one of them, and saw four or five more.
And the cats are so cute here. They're all quite rare breeds of cat. I feel like from the UK especially.
They're all very interesting, colours.
Like obviously they all just mingle together, so God knows what crosses these cats are. But they are cute.
They are very cute.
Very fluffy.
I love them.
Country.
I love all the cats. They make me very happy.
They're very cute. But and then and
that was yesterday really. We came home. Well, we walked around the town for a bit actually.
Yeah, we got cocktails.
And also I think that street food we got last night was pretty banging. The hot dog I had was pretty
The chicken burger I got was alright, but it was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. And they gave us some random shot of some really strong alcohol.
Oh, something like that?
I don't know, but all I know is that it burned.
Yeah, it's like a ridiculous amount of alcohol in a shot. It's like 72% alcohol. So I did take these off, but I really can't do it. So sorry.
And they were nice. That food was nice, I think. The food in the all inclusive, right? The problem is that the food is rubbish. I don't think it matters. I don't care that it's all the same food. What I care is that it's all the same food still cooked badly.
I think in Greece though, well no, I don't know actually. I was gonna say their food's quite healthy in the sense of they don't really add sugar and all that sort of stuff. But saying that, the fucking drinks out here,
Fanta lemon being 45% sugar in a can
is disgusting. Even the Sprite had 35 or something percent.
They had 40 grams of sugar. That is so much sugar. That is not necessary.
So Louis bought a pack of 6 and to bring them home.
But yeah, the food here, it's just not great. I think honestly, the food is just not cooked very well. I think it
tomatoes
has.
are yummy.
Oh my god, the best tomatoes I've ever eaten in my life. Oh, you just reminded me about them, and I really want some now. But I want those little cherry tomatoes.
I'm gonna
that
go
you
get
dinner.
food. To be fair, when we get back.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we'll grab food.
Yeah.
Even though it's not great.
The food in the snack bar is actually fine.
It's all right. Yeah. Whoever the cooks are down there, they're the good ones.
Yeah. The pizza that they bring out as well is banging. The pizza's
banging.
Yeah.
Last night we got through all the alcohol that we had left over.
Oh.
Didn't we, Chloe?
We did. By the way, I do not throw up. I said this on another episode. I do not throw up.
No.
And especially when I'm drunk, I do not throw up. Like, I'm not just saying that. I might have had a tacky chunder here and there, but still hardly throw up. More like a burp.
You don't
with
really
some
throw
food
up.
in it.
I don't think I've ever really seen you throw up, to be honest.
I threw up. Not a lot, but I threw up enough to actually say I threw up.
Oh my god, when I was laying in bed with Reese and he showed me that, he went, Chloe's throwing up. I went, nah, fuck off, no way. And he showed me the video of you in the toilet and I was like,
I was so I was drunk, but I knew what I was doing still because I remember it all. Funny. But I remember just going on the toilet to like get it all out. It just wouldn't leave, and Louis laughing at me.
That is funny.
But yeah, it wasn't funny to me. I think it was the vodka we're drinking because I do not drink vodka. I say this, I'll have like 1 or 2 vodkas here, like after drinking wine or whatever, but I won't strictly drink vodka. I won't get drunk off vodka.
You did yesterday.
I did yesterday, and the vodka is shit.
Weird out here.
Vodka, it's as in like it's a cheap vodka.
We are buying cheap vodka.
Yeah, we didn't get like Smirnoff or Absolute or anything. We got cheap vodka, and I don't think that helped. And I laid down and my stomach just turned. Like how when I was actually sick, I was like, I'm going to be sick. And as soon as they left, I went straight to the toilet and I was sick. So
that means 3 out of 8 people on this holiday threw up from alcohol.
Yep.
Because one of my cousins threw up.
Mm-hmm.
Reese threw up really, really badly. He was really ill.
Yeah.
That was funny though. He got to the point where he would get up, go to the toilet, throw up, come back and then scream that he just wants to go to sleep and then have to get back up again to go throw up. he would throw up, he'd be like, oh, I hate my life. Then he'd come back, he'd lay down in bed maybe 15 seconds, he'd be like, I'm going to be sick, get up, I just want to go to bed, and then would run to the toilet again.
Yeah, see, I'm glad I don't throw up like that.
It was so funny. He was really, really throwing up though. It's got
a bit cloudy all of a sudden.
It has. Where's the sun gone?
I don't know.
But that really takes us to today, where we got up, we went for breakfast, we finished packing, and we've
about it, really.
Checked out, and we chilled by the pool, and now we're here.
We've definitely missed out some stuff during this holiday, but yeah, it's been quite chill. Like, I don't know.
It has been a chill one. I'm glad it's been a chill one. I needed it.
Yeah.
I needed a like relaxing, unwind moment.
Yeah, I'm quite glad about it, especially because my next holidays coming up are going to be so packed, like so busy. Like the next holiday I have after this is going to be Africa if I don't book something at the end of the year, and that's going to be a lot. Like 3 weeks in Africa, working Monday to Friday.
Yeah, that is going to be a lot.
Having weekends off where we're going to want to do stuff on the weekends. Cause I'm sorry, I'm not sitting around on the weekend in Africa. I'm just not. And yeah, so that's going to be a big holiday. So I am also glad that it has just been chilled and relaxed, but we've still done stuff. So
yeah, definitely,
it's all right.
No, I've enjoyed myself, and I'm looking forward to booking another one.
Yeah, I definitely am thinking of going away and treating myself and probably Louis going away at the end of this year.
Well, me and Reese are, because I'm booking something for his birthday, but I'm not going to say what we're doing in case he watches it. But we're going to go away hopefully the end of the year.
Yeah, but that won't be, that's like a little city break though, isn't it? So I feel like you tend to do more in a city break regardless.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I just think it's been chill and the weather's been nice and the burns sucked. And I feel like it's gone fast, right? But I also feel like I've been here for ages.
I don't.
Because I don't feel like I feel like I've not been at work for years.
I wish I was here till Sunday. Because we come back on a bank holiday and I didn't really plan that.
I'm glad that we've got a few days to go home and relax and reacquaint with life.
Well, that's why I wanted to go home Sunday, because we bank holiday Monday.
Yeah, but I've got 3 days to go home and not have to worry about anything until Tuesday.
And the weather's not too bad when we go back.
Like,
Louis doesn't go back to work till Wednesday.
lucky him.
Yeah.
No, Tuesday I'll be back in and I'll be not happy about it probably.
Yeah.
But it's alright.
I've got some big holidays coming up for my next one, so I'm glad it's been chill. Have you got any big holidays? Obviously you got Africa, but
Nah. I've also got Phoebe's birthday holiday is also happening. The Hindu. Yeah, I've got loads.
Is that the end of this? That's this year, isn't it? Yeah. So I've obviously. Oh, you've got 2 holidays then.
I've got a lot going on.
Where you go for the Hindu again?
We're not abroad.
Oh, is it here?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got, like I said, I want to do something at the end of the year. I can't not. Let's be sober. I'm going to do something with or without Louis. I will just go by myself. Honestly, I don't really care. And Louis will come though.
He will.
And then. Yeah, got Africa around May time, which we still need to book. Like I said, it would be a lot. And then I've got my sister's Hindu at the end of that year in Amsterdam, which is going to be a lot, and her wedding. Busy. So it's just...
I like it. I like having stuff to look forward to.
Being an adult, I've always... Why am I booked up for June already? No, not June. Sorry, 2026. Yeah. Why am I a year ahead of myself?
Yeah, in fact, it's crazy.
Chill out, please.
No, tell me why. I got a message from, Reese's friends, the ones we went to that Lego convention with.
Yeah.
They messaged me yesterday and have asked us to book in for the next next year's Lego one for February 26th. And because the early bird tickets have come out and they're £15 each. So we can book those and book the hotel so far in advance. It'll be so cheap. But February 2026.
Yeah, and we've had Africa since the beginning of this
what do
year.
you mean? That's so disgusting.
It's
Why
crazy.
are we so booked up so early?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's why time goes so fast.
Yeah.
When you're in school, you don't have stuff. You don't even think about next month.
Yeah.
Let alone 2 years.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the next school holidays. That's all I think about.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's the most I'll count down is the week before it, leaving.
Yeah, instead we're counting down how many months of paying things off we've got till we go.
Yeah, oh shit, I've only got 2 months left and I've got no money put away for Greece.
So I've got 6 months, I've got to put money away and I've got to pay it off.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's not great.
But yeah, that's probably it. That's pretty much the Greece recap. And it's a long episode probably of us just yapping about our holiday, so I really hope you like talking about random shit like this.
Yeah, I know we didn't do anything else, but honestly I just want to chill, and talking about it is quite nice, and it's actually a lot nicer to do it in this environment, so I think when we do go on holidays we should do it.
We're definitely going to do it, 100%. It's nice to do it once we got it all set up and it doesn't fucking break on us every 5 minutes.
Yes, I have said for the past 2 episodes that I need to get clips out.
We're working on it. We're not bothered.
Look, it's been a busy week before coming here trying to get everything sorted.
And now we're here. Which I haven't thought about a podcast while we're here.
Yeah, sorry.
Because unfortunately...
I think I thought about it yesterday.
I was enjoying my holiday.
Yeah.
But that's it, really. So, hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah. And we'll be back in schedule now anyway. By the time this is out.
Yeah. So we'll be back to regular uploads and...
Because this will come out 2 weeks after.
Yeah. Sorting all of our shit out. So